morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It's Friday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. It's the second or third time I've done this video. I had the Glen Calloway sneeze going on. The plows went by because we've had a snowstorm here. Pardon me, I've got this cough going on. Maybe it's not meant to be, but I'm going to plow through it. I got hair all over my mic. Thanks, doggies. This is going to be my 2024 new releases. I've got 12 to show you. A couple of days ago, I did my 2024 reissues and remasters. I loved all those albums that I picked up, and I'm loving all of these ones as well. These 12 albums that I'm going to show you, except one. That's why I've got it at number 12. It's not my favorite by the band or even favorite album of this particular year. But I've tried to rank these as best I can. If you feel differently, if you like one over the other, let me know in the comments below. Just be nice about it. As always, you guys are. But right off the bat, here we go with Blue Oyster Cult's Ghost Stories. April 12th, 2024 release. Not my favorite Blue Oyster Cult album by any means. They should have made this a compilation album for sure, but they call it a studio album, and they call it their last album. I would prefer the Symbol Remains, their previous studio album, which was fantastic. All fresh, all new. Richie Castellano was not on this one, although he produced it. I think he's just an amazing artist. Look what he's done with John Anderson and the band Geeks, which is going to be in this list somewhere for sure. But these are all reimagined tracks and lost gems from 1978 to 2016, which they didn't put any on any other albums. There's also 3 covers, MC5's Kick Out the Jams and The Animals, We Gotta Get Out of This Place. Decent covers for sure. But why, oh why, they ended the album with a terrible cover, If I Fell, by the Beatles. It should have been in the mixed or maybe a bonus track or something, or not even on the album at all. But yeah, this is not good. You got a decent track in Late Night Street Fight, say that 10 times fast. That's the first song on the album. Kind of catchy, great rocker. Some good hooks on that one. So Supernatural is kind of trippy and proggy, which is really good. You also have Cherry, Soul Jive, Gun, Shot in the Dark, The Only Thing, Money Machine, and Don't Come Running to Me on here. But that's number 12. At number 11, the amazing Magnum, English melodic hard rock at their best, from Birmingham, 1972, when they were formed. I got to get this one on vinyl for sure. This is their 23rd and unfortunately their final studio album. But again, great album, melodic for sure. You've got great tracks like Run Into the Shadows, Blue Tango, The Seventh Darkness, Some Kind of Treachery on here. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Highly underrated band, and I love their covers for sure. That's at number 11. At number 10, you've got the great mighty Saxon and Hellfire and Damnation. These great English new wave of heavy metal rockers, been around for 24 studio albums. I love their previous album, Carpe Diem. I thought it was fantastic, and this equals or maybe even better than that one. You got great riffs, great vocals from the amazing Biff Bifford. He's still going at, I don't know how old he is now, late 60s for sure. There's the boys there. Perhaps one of their best. And their covers are always awesome as well. Great album. Then you got the trippy and spacey and Hawkwind at number 9. Stories from Time and Space. Just look at that. That's gorgeous. And I love the back cover as well. It got those oldie, spacey kind of car looks. This is a space rock journey for sure. Exploration of the journey through life itself, using it as a metaphor through space and time. The opening track's about human life and mortality. There's some great jazz elements in a couple of tracks as well. The tracker is kind of Beatlesque in chord progressions. It's a long album as well. You got 12 tracks, but some of these are pretty long tracks. But fantastic album at number 9. One of my favorite new bands, and as you can see behind me, I've got them all over my wall here, plus on the other side of the room. This is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and their Flight B741. Always come in these kind of cardboardy covers, but here's the vinyl itself. 90% of what I have is in colored vinyl. This one's just a straight black vinyl, but it sounds amazing. These guys from Melbourne, Australia, formed in 2010, but they also have 26 studio albums out since 2010. They put 5 out in 1 year. Just remarkable. And the thing I like about King Gizzard and Lizard Wizards is every album is different. You've got hard rock, heavy metal, you've got garage rock, you've got pop, you've got psychedelic rock, you got Beach Boyish type of music. Everything is different. This is more blues rock and boogie rock. But that's the thing I like about this band is they're so diverse and so unique. Not samey every album. So you never know what you're going to get. But apparently they put on a fantastic live show as well. Would be cool to see these guys. But yeah, August 9th, 2024, this one was released. That's at number 8. At number 7, just like Saxon, these guys are pioneers of heavy metal. This is Judas Priest, the amazing heavy metal band from Birmingham, formed way back in 1969, selling 50 million albums worldwide. One of the greatest heavy metal bands ever. You got Saxon, you got Iron Maiden, you got these guys. What more do you want in heavy metal? This is their 19th studio album, March 6, 2024. Produced by the band's touring guitarist, Andy Sneap. Ranked right away, number 2 on the UK charts, number 18 in the Billboard 200. You got great riffs, awesome dynamic vocals, that classic Priest sound. 50 years later, and they're still putting out amazing albums. You got Panic Attack, The Serpent and the King, Invisible Shield, the title track, Devil in Disguise, Gates of Hell, Crown of the Horns, As God Is My Witness, Trial by Fire, Escape from Reality, Sons of Thunder, and Giants in the Sky. Amazing, amazing stuff. I don't know if I showed you the inner sleeve. I love that snake inside there too. I hate snakes, but I love that snake. But that's at number 7. Getting close to the top 5 here. At number 6, Glenn Calloway showed this one as well as one of his new releases. This is Mr. Steve Hackett and the Circus and the Night Whale. I keep on saying Nightingale, but it's Night Whale. This is an amazing album. This guy has put out so many awesome albums in his career. Beautiful black vinyl. This is what is this one? This is a concept album, obviously, and about a little guy called Travia, and also autobiographical. This album is. Amazing album, amazing artist, amazing guitarist. He was with Genesis from 71 to 77, part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Genesis in 2010. This is really, really good album. Really good album. You got People of the Smoke, These Passing Clouds, Taking You Down, Found and Lost, Enter the Ring, Get Me Out, Ghost Moon and Living Love, Circa Inferno, Breakout, All at Sea, Into the Night Whale, Wherever You Are, and White Dove. Fantastic stuff. Now we're getting into the top 5. And I could have ranked these in any order. But today I'm going to choose number 5. The Cure, Songs of a Lost World. Wow. That's all I can say about this album is wow. It is remarkable. Remarkable. This is the deluxe edition. You got instrumental CDs. You got bonus Blu-ray with Dolby Atmos, high-res stereo. Yeah. This is November 2024 release. The first album in 16 years. All the songs written by Robert Smith. Also the first studio album with guitarist Reeves Gabriels. He wanted this to be released the day after Halloween, which it was. And the lyrics, the darkness of the album, Robert Smith's vocals, amazing. It became one of the fastest selling albums of 2024. Hit number 1 in Australia, Belgium, Denmark, France, Germany, Netherlands, Poland, Sweden, and Switzerland. One of their most rawest albums, broody, heartbreak of loss. It's atmospheric. And Robert Smith's vocals are so good on this album. It's fantastic. Top 5, maybe top 1. I don't know. It all depends on the day. I put this one at number 4. From my favorite band of all time, this is Equals One and Deep Purple. I have to put it there. This is a double album. This is amazing. It's on, I'm just going to show you the vinyl here. It's on beautiful purple vinyl. The first album with guitarist Simon McBride, who replaced Steve Morse. Steve Morse's wife was ill, and he decided to leave the band and focus on his family, which is totally understandable. This is their 23rd studio album, July 20th, 2024. Produced by Bob Ezrin, who produced their last 5 or 6 studio albums. Concept album. It got symbolism about the world going wrong. Everything simplifies down to an essence, and that's where that Equals One comes into play. Ian vocals are fantastic at 79. Man, he can belt it out still. This is they've been around for 50 years. Of course, you've got the amazing guitarist now led by Simon McBride, who's brilliant, by the way. You got the great bass and driving rhythm of Roger Glover, and one of the best drummers ever in Ian Pace, who is the only original member of the band on every album that they've put out. You got the classic keyboardist Wizardry of Don Airey, and of course then you got Ian Gillan's vocals. Great songs on here. Just they don't care. They're just having a great time. You got Portable Door, Lazy Sod, Pictures of You, all became singles. This is a new 2 LP, 45 RPM played album, and again, it sounds fantastic. Is it my favorite Deep Purple album? No, but it's right up there for sure. Whoosh, completely different album. If you compare these two albums, this is more of a rocker than Whoosh, in my opinion. Even though Steve Morse was a fantastic guitarist, it's more melodic. This is just straight ahead rock and roll, kind of the early days. But I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. At number 3, this is where the difficulty comes in again. This is David Gilmour, Luck and Strange. The 5th solo album by David Gilmour, September 2024. Produced by him and Charlie Andrew. David Gilmour's wife, Polly Sampson, wrote most of the lyrics. Their whole family played on it. You've got a song by Richard Wright, who played some keyboards way back in 2007. They kept those recordings and played on the title track Luck and Strange, which is kind of cool and eerie at the same time. You've got his daughter, what's her name? Sorry, Romany. Amazing vocals, Romany, on the song Between 2 Points. She also plays harp on that one as well. But just beautiful album, and classic David Gilmour sound on this one. You got Black Cat, Luck and Strange, The Piper's Call, A Single Spark, Vita Brevis, Between 2 Points with Romany Gilmour. And then on side B, you've got Dark and Velvet Nights, Sings and Scattered. Recorded all at the Mark Knopfler Studios, which is cool. Also, where else was it? And Gilmour's Medina studio as well. But yeah, he also does a cover of Between 2 Points, which is one of his favorite songs by the Montgolfier brothers. I wasn't familiar with that track, but it's amazing, and deserves to be definitely in the top 5 of 2024. Many are going to argue that this should be number 1, but I'm putting it at number 2. And it could be number 1 at any given time. This is John Anderson and the band Geeks. This is a remarkable album. The band Geeks, of course, Richie Castellano from Blue Oyster Cult, who didn't appear on that Blue Oyster Cult album that I showed you. He produced it, but he didn't play on it. It was the original band members playing on it. As close to Yes as you're going to get. The 16th album by John Anderson, produced by John Anderson and Richie Castellano. One of the best sounding Yes albums in decades, if you want to compare it to Yes. The players from the band Geeks and match any player that was in Yes, for sure. You've got the amazing Andy Graciano, who's just a beautiful player. He can match any Steve Howe or Trevor Rabin song or sound that you want. John Anderson's vocals are fantastic. Of course, you've got Richie Castellano, the multi-instrumentalist, who plays bass on most of these tracks. But he just felt it. He just felt what John Anderson wanted on this album. And it's a fantastic progressive rock album. True Messenger, Shine On, Counties and Countries, which is one of my favorite tracks. Build Me an Ocean, Still a Friend, Make It Right, Realization Part 2, Once Upon a Dream, and Thank God. Another beautiful song for an amazing, amazing album. That's at number 2. And at number 1, tomorrow could be switched, but I'm going to go with the Ensoulment, by the. This is a gorgeous album. It's a double album. Okay. Led by Matt Johnson. It's on beautiful clear vinyl. Matt Johnson, kind of a Leonard Cohen sounding kind of singer. But that doesn't take away from, that's also on clear vinyl, the second one. It doesn't take away anything from the album. This is the first album in 25 years by the. It's a long album as well. You've got 12 tracks on here. It's gorgeous. Great the band. They've been around for quite a while. You got new wave, post-punk, alternative rock. This one here has a lot of topics about love and sex and war and politics and life and death. What it means to be human in the 21st century. It's really deep. Really, it's a journey. You got to listen to the whole album. You just can't listen to a song. This one was a huge commercial success because people were anticipating this album for sure. And apparently he had some vocal issues earlier on. So whether he goes all out in this one, I'm not sure. But it is fantastic. If you don't know this album, it is fantastic. You got Cognitive Descent. Say that 10 times fast. Some Days I Drink My Coffee by the Grave of William Blake. Zen and the Art of Dating. That's all on side 1. Side 2 is Kissing the Ring of POTUS. Life After Life. I Want to Wake Up With You is now side 2. Side 3 is Down by the Frozen River. Risen Above the Needs. Linoleum Smooth to the Stockinged Foot. Some of these titles. And then side 4 is Where Do We Go When We Die? Lots of questions in that one for sure. I Hope You Remember the Things I Can't Forget. That's a beautiful title. And A Rainy Day in May. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous album. There he is there. And one of my true favorites. It's a true gem of 2024. So there you have it, guys. There's 12 awesome 2024 releases. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a great rest of the day and love you all. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.